Que pase el desgraciado.
Aquí todavía huele a azufre.
¿Qué lo que, tigre? Because I know you guys loved my first video breaking down some Latin American accents, I decided to make a second one. Today I'm gonna explore the accents of Costa Rica, Venezuela, Peru, and the Dominican Republic. If you haven't seen my previous video, click here. In that one I explore the accents of Colombia, Argentina, Chile, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Spain. For those of you that don't know us, we are Convospeak, a channel about Hispanic language and culture. Don't forget to subscribe right now. But let's get started with these accents. I'm very excited about these ones. These are gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna start with the Costa Rican accent. Let's hear it from our man, this famous soccer player, Juan Chope.
Ahí en donde existe el cariño y bueno, toda la gente pues se siente muy honrada y muy contenta de que Central esté acá.
So let me tell you something about ticos. That's the way we call people from Costa Rica. Ticos have an almost 100% perfect accent. And I say it because I am from Colombia and their accent sounds super similar to ours. No bias here. I would say it's a perfect accent, but there is one thing that brings Costa Ricans down a little bit, and I love you Costa Ricans, don't hate me for this, but Costa Ricans do not roll their R's the proper way. Instead of carro, they say something like carro. It's like a little bit more Americanized, I would say.
Muy honrada y muy contenta.
And I mean, Costa Rica being one of the safest places to travel has received a lot of tourism from North America, so I can see how that can be an influence. But I'm pretty sure Costa Ricans spoke like that even before Americans started coming. Don't forget to visit Costa Rica. It's a wonderful country with beautiful nature. For its size, it's super impressive. And now let's hear it for Dominican Republic, and for DR I chose the famous new singer Nati Natasha. Let's hear her talk.
Me siento poderosa, sí me siento poderosa, definitivamente y siempre muy orgullosa de representar a las mujeres y siempre tratando de dar lo mejor de mí para que también poder seguir representándolas a ellas.
I must confess that I look for Juan Luis Guerra, Romeo Santos, Nati Natasha, and in all of their interviews, they really brought down their Dominican accent. It was very slight, like they aspire their S's, they speak a little bit fast, but it's not as fast or as bad as when two Dominicans are speaking to each other. Sometimes it's like listening to a completely different languages, and I'm not kidding. And that's because Dominicans have a bunch of slang words. I found this video online of Dominicans trying to explain their unique words.
Oye, cuando tú tienes cuarto andas pelado y cuando no tienes andas peludo como yo.
I have met a lot of Dominicans who are as excited about their slang words as this video. The problem is that trying to explain their slang words, they use other slang words and it just becomes super weird, and I really cannot understand a word they are saying. Oye, tigre es el que no bota la bola. Tigre es el que no bota la bola, que lo que? All I can tell you about the Dominican accent is that when they say hello, they say que lo que. I don't really know the origin of this expression. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's que es lo que pasa in a Dominican and fast way of saying it, but I guarantee it. Try it. Whenever you meet a Dominican, try que lo que. They'll be friends with you forever. If you are a Dominican or you got the opportunity to talk to Dominicans, I want you to write down 3 of their slang words below, and please explain them in terms that we can all understand. Now we go back to South America, where we're gonna listen to the accent of my brothers and sisters in Venezuela. And for Venezuela, I chose somebody who lived and worked in Michigan for a long time, Miguel Cabrera.
Ando con las lesiones, tratando de estar en el terreno de juego y bueno, eso le impide a uno a que uno esté en el 100% y no le pide a uno producir, que es lo que se busca, producir y buscar los resultados.
I find the Venezuelan accent to be very beautiful. They also have a tendency of aspiring their S's, so instead of saying arroz, they say arroz. However, they are very selective on the S's that they aspire. In fact, some S's are long. For example, if an S is at the beginning of a word, they will elongate it. They say sandwich. I would say it's like a Colombian accent, but it just sounds more beautiful, and that's because I feel like they have like a lazy mouth. Oye chico, pero ¿qué te pasa, chamo? Yo soy de Venezuela. 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 Being from Colombia, we are very familiar with all the political situation that goes on in Venezuela, and I remember hearing from this guy often and often, and actually it was from him who I learned the Venezuelan accent.
Este mismo lugar huele a azufre todavía.
Aquí todavía huele a azufre.
And last but not least, we're gonna go to Peru, and for Peru I chose His Majesty Mario Vargas Llosa. Let's hear him speak.
Porque recuerdo que esos años en Cochabamba, donde vivía mi familia, cómo se enriqueció el mundo gracias a la lectura, cómo gracias a las aventuras que leía, pues podía viajar por el espacio, por el tiempo.
In case you didn't know, Mario Vargas Llosa is one of the Latin Americans that has won the Nobel Prize of Literature, along with Gabriel García Márquez, Pablo Neruda, and many others. Let me tell you something about the Peruvian accent. I find it impossible to imitate. It really is. I hear a little bit of Argentinian in there, a little bit of Chilean, maybe mixed with some Colombian and Ecuadorian. It's really hard, and every time I try it, I end up speaking Chilean. And I know that's something that Peruvians don't like so much. I'm sorry, Peru. For some reason, growing up in Colombia, I was exposed to a lot of Peruvian television. I used to watch this TV show called Laura in America. Let's hear it.
Ya estoy con los pelos que parezco loca, pero no importa. ¿Qué pasa, el desgraciado?
Unfortunately, this TV show didn't show me a good outlook on Peruvians. There were fights between couples, there were like crazy things going on all the time. Laura, here between us, I didn't like her so much. But then I got the opportunity to go to Peru, and I never felt more welcome. I was wearing my Colombian jersey in the shopping mall, and people were coming to me and just celebrating that I was Colombia. They were extremely kind, extremely hospitable, and it's truly an amazing place that everybody should visit. I mean, they are the country of Machu Picchu, so that's a must-see for sure. Something I noticed from Peruvian accent, they have like a little rooster, like a small gallito that you hear often, even from people as educated as Mario Vargas Llosa. It's like, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa, el desgraciado? Maybe I'm overdoing it, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hell in the comments from Peruvians for this, but I sometimes hear that little rooster when Peruvians speak Spanish. That's it for today, guys. Let us know down in the comments what other accents you would like us to explore. Don't forget to give us a like if you enjoyed our content, and subscribe for more great content about Latin American culture and Spanish language. Thank you, guys. See you next time.